Evening all. I'll do another sort of midweek vlog. And how's it going? Just been watching a few videos and sort of catching up. Graham's been busy filming his request videos, and inside the Leicester's church, and I left a comment saying, you know, that would have been a big church that if it had been finished, because the windows are massive on it. Been nice actually. It's a shame Earl of Essex legged it with him with the money. And I've been watching Scudo Camper channel and Wiltshire Man channel, two different channels. Did a meet-up in Scudo Camper's van, and it's fantastic. Two gentlemen, them two are. Yeah, great there. So if you're watching, I enjoyed the videos because you put the two of you put the videos up now, so I've seen the two of them, and yeah, it's nice that. I'd like a camper van too. I'm that close. We'll see. And if I get one, there's no stopping me. Yeah, going back to the videos of I remembered something actually, so I thought I'd switch the camera on and mention it. The North Wales Hospital, Denbigh Mental. When it was up and running, my uncle used to work for a company called Manweb Electrical Company. It's now called Scottish Power. And the North Wales Hospital had its own substation, its own sort of feed. And of course, with him working for Manweb, him and his mate used to go to the substation within the grounds of the hospital, not far from the boiler house, you know, to do any repairs or alterations, or, you know, just check it's running all right. And he used to say about if he was there at dinner time, you know, they looked after the food they had, because he said, you know, they'd walk past one day, oh, lovely smell, bloody hell. And he said, he asked the fella, what's that? Oh, he said, liver and onions and mashed potatoes and big dinner, because it was under like a plastic cover on the plate, taking it to the engineers or whatever in the boiler house, to Day Jones. He was in the boiler house, and bloody hell, he said it smelled good. Good proper dinners they were given, and he said, there was me, he said, eating a bloody sandwich of corned beef. It used to make him hungry. And Day Jones passed away now. He was the union rep in the North Wales Hospital, and any aggro from the bosses or any of the staff, anything wrong, and right, I'll take this to Day Jones, he'll sort it out. He was a good union man, good union rep, looked after the staff. And the bosses, he looked after them all, really. Even though, I suppose, the bosses went under the same union, I don't know. But he used to look after them all, very fair, good man. But as I say, long passed away now. There's a few people, a big employer in Denbigh, wasn't it, the mental. And fireman, if you were a fireman when the mental was open, you were very grateful for the mental, because you'd Ruthin and Denbigh. I used to be a fireman for a short time, and if the bleeper went off and you went into the station, what's the fire? Oh, Denbigh Mental. It was a 2-pump turnout, automatic. There was 2 pumps always turned out to the mental, and you know, like Ruthin would be called back by Llanrhider. It's all right, false alarm. It was only somebody burning toast or something. It was always something, the alarms would go off. or the patients had set the alarms off. And you know, it was good money, because you could be called out 2 times a day or 3 times a day. It was a guaranteed sort of income, really. But those days are gone now. And somebody asked in one of the videos, I think I did with Graham on the mental, or we were passing it or something, or in the grounds we could have been, and they said, what happened to all the patients there? Well, a lot of them were sent, because the North Wales Hospital has got a sister, or it did have, sister hospital called Poole Park, which was between Ruthin and Clawddnewydd, a Welsh village, and it was much, much smaller than the mental, but it was you know, they were in contact, there was the same sort of stuff. And when they were in Poole, you see, if they became better in the mental, they would be sent to Poole Park, and they're sort of more independent there, and it used to sort of bring them back to normality, into normal life, and then they'd be taken to a special house, different houses in Denbigh. So there were some in Ruthin and in between, and they were just like what we live in, houses, but the patients would live in them for a while, and they'd be given even more independence, and they would walk into town, do their own shopping, and then gradually, if they did become better, they'd live their own lives, you know, like we do. But those that were very ill just went to other hospitals, really, the ones that were open. So that's what happened. They gradually didn't take patients on as it was coming to a close, but those that were left were just sent to other hospitals or homes or whatever, and it was an end of an era, really. But they've, like we've stated in a video, they've done the roof up. Was it £900,000, nearly £1 million spent on it, and the council are buying it back through compulsory purchase, and the owners are not to be seen, you know, the bloody crooks, man. They're gone to the Cayman Islands or something. Only paid about 100,000 for the whole place, 70 acres, all that hospital and 70 acres. Bloody rip-off. Bloody council selling it for that, but they're buying it back now, and they've spent all the money on the roof, and whatever happens, whatever the development is, because they've planned, somebody said they were going to do a jail there, then they're going to do plans for housing, which I think they will do. But if they do, apparently, they've got to keep the frontage of the hospital as it is. So whatever they build, they've got to incorporate it with that frontage, which is good, because it's a, you know, it's a fantastic building. Yeah, so I thought, well, I remembered that, you know, I'd mention it. There's a lot of interest in the mental, and especially for us local people. As I say, it was a big employer, you know, for families, and you can go through to like my grandparents or their parents, you know. It was a big employer of the town and its people, really. But the wind is howling outside. It's very, very strong, but no snow, thank Christ for that. We don't want it. It's all right to look at through a window, but not when you have to work in it. But anyway, so that's it. Won't go on and on. So, yeah, just a sort of midweek vlog. Hope you're all okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.